political enthusiasts, today we're going to be talking about the impact of social media on all three branches of government. Let's start with the legislative branch. Social media has the ability to impact who exactly is sitting in Congress. For example, during the 2010 U.S. midterm elections, Facebook conducted an experiment to see if it could turn out more voters. On election day, it exposed its users to messages showing polling locations in which of their friends voted. It's estimated that around 340,000 extra people turned out to vote. If more various people are voting, then the makeup of Congress is likely to change to reflect the preferences of the new voters. Further, social media can help candidates during congressional campaigns. For instance, John Ossoff, a challenger for Georgia, used YouTube to run advertisements and get his word out. It was fast, cheap, and reached a lot of people. On the other hand, candidates use YouTube to promote negative campaign ads, which divides people even further on partisan politics. Lastly, congressmen can use YouTube to help spread their message and make people aware of the goings-on in Congress. The Library of Congress has a YouTube channel that details some of the proceedings in Congress, and the House of Representatives has a channel that outlines some of the goings-on in the House. Let's move on to the president. In order to get into the White House, the president must run in an expensive election. Running free ads on YouTube and tweeting about recent rallies and upcoming tour dates spreads the word about the candidate while saving him a lot of money. This can take away some of the corruptions found in elections. Further, the press secretary has started live streaming onto YouTube the daily press conferences he conducts. This creates more transparency in the government because the media has access to the goings-on in the White House and the plans of the president. The president must now take into account this much larger audience at the conference and make sure the information is sound. Also, investigative journalism is getting much more in-depth with the rise of YouTube. Comedians like John Oliver with the show Last Week Tonight have much greater influence now because of their much larger audience. They can keep watching what the president does to make sure he doesn't do anything bad. This enhanced watchdog functions keeps the president on his toes. Furthermore, as the president continues to use social media, it can even change legislation that affects the president, such as with the Presidential Records Act, which had to be modified to accommodate for the social media of the current times. Records now include information present on social media platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. So the rise of social media can contribute to the way the acts affecting the president are interpreted. In the third branch, the courts, social media can affect the selection of the judges because potential judges are screened by their Twitter and Facebook feeds. They have to be so much more careful what they say on social media for fear of being denied the nomination when they said something maybe like degrading or something bad. Also, to better understand current public opinion, courts can create blogs in which normal people can comment and express their views. The courts can look at the comments and gain current knowledge of the public opinion. Then they can base some of their decisions on the preferences of the people. For instance, the Supreme Court has a blog called SCOTUS blog on which people can comment and educate themselves about current Supreme Court cases. Lastly, trials in courts will be greatly affected by social media. Jurors are supposed to be impartial, but with people talking about court cases and media outlets using social media to spread their views about a trial, jurors are a lot less likely to remain impartial. Also, introducing evidence found on social media into courts becomes harder because no one knows exactly what constitutes as privacy on the internet. According to the Huffington Post, when social media will contradict injury claims, privacy rights may be overruled by a court. Thus, the Supreme Court might soon have to rule in a case about privacy and social media. Can't wait for that one. Lastly, the largest branch of government, the bureaucracy. New departments and agencies are created to monitor social media for dangerous activity with social media monitoring software. Also, bureaucratic hiring has been affected by social media. Job applications can be turned in online when there is a shortage of people for governmental jobs. To help fill in job opening positions, municipalities are posting them on Facebook, Twitter, with links to full descriptions and instructions on how to apply. Lastly, agencies can use social media to spread new information about their work. Public service announcements are an effective method of raising awareness of current issues. On social media, there are general health, safety, and fiscal tips from various departments. YouTube videos can be a quick and easy way to convey a message, but even images and ads posted to Facebook and Twitter with a caption can be just as effective. Hopefully this video is effective in educating you about current government. Thanks so much for watching.